actually tried to go to Shoe Show or Shoe Department, whichever one it's called, but they didn't open till 10, and I didn't feel like waiting, so I went ahead and came on home. It is very hot outside. I think it's supposed to get up to like 95 or 7 today, 97 maybe, but I'm gonna show you what I got. It's a little grocery haul. I do like watching them when other YouTubers do them. Mine's probably not going to be as fancy as theirs because I'm still learning and I'm trying to get into the whole vlogging thing. So I'm going to show you what I got. We're going to start with a book. I do like to read, and I like dark romance, dark fantasy, all kinds of stuff like that. Trying to get this thing to focus. It does not like me. Okay, there we go. 3-pack of toothpaste. I was already running out, and it made more sense to get the 3-pack than the one, because this is $8 and one was $4. Cranberry juice. This is not for the trip, but I definitely needed it. Dry spray, dry deodorant spray for thighs, thick thigh girls. Know what I'm talking about, especially in the heat. Any trip you go on, you need to start taking elderberry, immune, anything to help you to keep you from getting sick. A lot of people don't wash their hands. A lot of people don't cover their mouth, don't use hand sanitizer, all kinds of stuff. Me and the kids already do elderberry on a daily basis, but I wanted to get something with an added boost. So we're going to actually start taking that today. I got a 3-pack of this because why was it $10 for one travel size shaver? I was like, are you serious? I'm not paying $10 for one. And it was itty bitty. It was like that big. Yeah, we're not doing that. This is actually for when we come back. I had a pack of these before we moved, and of course, if you know, when you move, you tend to lose things and find things that you have not seen in months, if not years. So I just went ahead and got another pack. I think it's like $1. But I do, when I wash my hair, when I wash the kids' hair, I do a deep conditioner. And then I just put this on and let it sit in their hair for a while to kind of help bring that moisture back, especially being in chlorine, salt water, heat, all that other stuff. Panty liners and my Hydro Boost serum. This helps with dryness. I have really dry skin, so that helps. I use this on a daily basis. I was just running out. Candy, because I have a sweet tooth. I got this little bag for $5. Almost like it's got chocolate and some sweets, so I kind of went ahead and got that. And this is something that me and the kids like. And then we're going to come over here. Water. I was running out of water, so I just went ahead and got a small thing of water. Sprite, Dr. Pepper. Me and Aubrey are obsessed with Dr. Pepper. We don't drink a whole lot of soda. As you can tell that these are the mini cans. Because we don't really drink a full can. Like, the mini is just enough for us. And this is all stuff that's going on a trip. So, cookies. Like I said, I have a sweet tooth. Kids have a sweet tooth. We don't eat a whole lot of junk food because we're hardly ever home. But when in doubt, I thought these looked good, so I went ahead and brought those. Then a Rice Krispie Treat, Cheez-Its, Pringles, the kids' favorite fruit snacks. If I let them, they could probably eat this box in 2 days. Which I know is not good for them, but that's just how much they like it. Crackers, peanut butter crackers. These are a good snack, and they actually eat these throughout the year. They pack them in their lunchbox, stuff like that. And then I didn't get the drink package because I'm not paying $120-something for a week's worth of soda, especially if it's like fountain drinks or whatever else. So I get this kind of like every cruise. It's sugar-free too. These little packets, and I'll get water and just put one of these packets in there and shake it up, and you got you a flavored drink. But yeah, like I said, I'm not paying $120-something, and that's per person. Sorry, my stove's a little dirty from pizza, but I'm not paying $120-something for a drink package when it's per person. And that's me, my sister, and my 2 kids, because we're all in one room. So, and I was like, that's almost $400 or $500. I'm not paying that. Sorry. I don't drink $100 worth of soda in 2 months. So, or if not even longer than that, like I said, because we don't drink soda a whole lot. But I was like, that's ridiculous. And most cruises you get water, lemonade, and unsweet tea for free. And that's kind of the main reason why I get the sugar packets to put it in there. And you can get any flavor you want, but that is a good hack. And then we also bring cups. Let me see if I can, here's mine. Bring water bottle, and this is a stainless steel one. When I tell you this thing keeps ice, I could go fill it right before we go to bed on the cruise ship, fill it up with ice water, and in the morning I still have ice and water. I take it to the beach when we get off the ship, still has ice and water. You do have to take it on empty. You can't have like liquid when you kind of like the airplane, because I think the cruise ships are changing that. You used to could bring, sorry, I'm talking too fast. You used to could bring packs of water with you. Some lines still let you do that, but I think a lot of them are changing to where you can't do that anymore, and that really sucks because they want you to pay for theirs. And water should be free. You know, I shouldn't have to pay for a pack of water, especially if I can just bring my own and it's the type of water that I like. But anyway, bring your own water bottle, stainless steel. It'll help. Fill it up before you go to bed. When my mom took her first cruise to Alaska, or her first cruise in general, I told her, bring you a stainless steel cup, even though it's going to be cold where you're going. You know, my mom, she is an avid water drinker, and she does the packets, and she brought it with her, and she said that was a saving grace because she always had something to drink when she was in the room. She didn't always have to run up to the buffet or any kind of restaurant or whatever else. She had something she could bring back with her. But while I am burning up to death, I do need to spray down the house. I think it's about time for me to respray the house because I am seeing a lot of bugs coming in here. I live in like a wooded type area, and I have a lot of wood spiders. And when I tell you these things are ginormous, like I literally thought I had a tarantula. Sorry, I'm zooming in. Back up. And that's why I need to hold it how I'm supposed to hold it and not the other way. But anyway, sorry about that. I literally killed a tarantula the other day. Like, it was the size of my hand. It was so, like the size of my palm. It was so big. So I'm gonna respray because I don't want to come back to spider webs and a bunch of bugs and whatever else. I also have water bugs, little bitty black bugs that walk around. But my main thing is the spiders, and I need to water my plant really good. So that he can have the moisture he needs. I know if Aubrey's watching this, she's gonna say it's about time. She acts like I never water him, but I do, and it is a him. I'm sorry to be rambling, but I'm trying to think of everything I need to do besides laundry, and then we got to start packing. I may or may not get to see my godson today, so if I do, I will not film that. I don't want to put him on camera. He's only one, and I do want. Sorry about that. My camera battery is actually dying, so I'm trying to pay attention to make sure it doesn't die again. But let me go ahead and close this out. I need to spray the house, pack, do laundry. I need to do my hair, as you can tell. So my camera did die, again, as you can tell. But as I was saying, I just got done spraying the house, and I'm doing laundry right now. I got to do my hair, so I'm going to do that here in a little bit. But first I'm gonna have some coffee. But my little man is home, so let's go see Aiden. Yeah. Hey, bud.
Hey, Mom.
What you doing?
Just playing the game, playing GTA. Driving my little busted up car.
Cause you running from the police after you done tried to kill a bunch of people.
Well, yeah, I already did that.
Oh, okay. So how'd your driving test go?
It was good. I was stressing a lot, but it was good.
You were stressing a lot?
Yeah.
But you ended up
passing.
Oh, man. Now you gotta take the driver's test. And then you can get your permit. Learner's permit. Not driver's license, learner's permit. We still got a while for that. You ready for the cruise?
Yeah. Being ready.
Oh, I know you are. You ready to go off on your own and leave me? But as soon as we get done with the clothes, we gotta start packing. Alright. But yeah, Aiden passed, so I'm nervous about that, as you can tell. He's already asked to start driving. Let me get their suitcases because I do want to get them out and ready and situated since I have room now that I'm not in my itty bitty apartment. But is it weird that I miss my little bitty apartment? Sorry, I'm trying to get their suitcases together, so light might not be as great. But yeah, is it weird? Oops. That I miss my itty bitty apartment. I had 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment, and yes, it was tiny, but it was like my first place that was just me and the kids, and I was able to get my peace back, so it's kind of like sentimental for me. But there's my big man trying to grow up on me, getting your learners and stuff.
Yep. Soon enough, I have my license.
And then you can go to the grocery store for me.
Sure.
Don't be doing all that blinking, because if you think you're going to be out running these streets,
Ain't nobody gonna
you're
be
going to go
running
buy
those
Food
streets.
Line or something and get me some bread.
Ain't nobody gonna be running those streets.
No, I know you're not. You're going to be at home. It's safer to be at home.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
I know.
with what's going on in the world.
Yep.
But we got to get up early. You and Aubrey ain't going to get up. Y'all going to stay up.
Yep. Going to sleep all the way down the road.
Y'all going to be passed out, mouth wide open.
Nah, that's Aubrey.
That's both you and Aubrey.
I'll be like,
and your mouth be wide open, be
No, I
passed
don't.
out. They gonna wake up. Where we at? How much longer we got? And it's only been like 4 hours. Mind you, it takes us about 9 hours to get to Orlando. If traffic wasn't so bad, it probably wouldn't take that long, but that's why we leave so early. So my dad is supposed to be here about 3:30, 3:45 to pick us up. Aiden and Aubrey said that they're gonna stay up the whole night, but I'm going to sleep.
yeah.
That's why I'm trying to get everything done, because when 9:30 hit, I'm gonna be in that bed. I'm trying to be in bed before then.
She goes to bed at like 7 o'clock.
No, I don't. I be falling asleep at that time because I be tired. You don't get these bags by not working 10 hours. But I've also had them for a long time because I have horrible allergies. And insomnia.
And insomnia.
Insomnia.
I
I'm a
said
zombie.
That. No.
I look like a zombie. But 3:30, that's kind of like my insomnia hours, so I'll probably be up anyway. That's one of the many times I wake up throughout the night. It's 3:30, whatever else, but I probably won't get much sleep anyway because I'll be too scared I won't hear my alarm or whatever else, even though I know they'll make sure I'm up. Yeah, I know they're not going to let me miss anything because they're definitely going to wake me up.
Yeah. Already know it's coming.
Alright, well, we're going to take a break. I'm going to try and get these clothes done, get my coffee situated, and we'll see you guys here in a little bit. Hey guys, decided to come back and close out the video. There's Aiden. Aubrey's here. As you can see, my house is a mess, but I wanted to come in, close out the video. My godson did come today, so we spent a lot of time with him. I finally got my hair done. We're going to finish packing so I can get ready to get in this bed. I know that they are going to stay up until 3:30 whenever my daddy decides to come, and they'll probably be asleep in the car, but I'm going to bed. So we'll see you guys later. The video after this will be the cruise. Mama, I gotta You gotta what? Bye. Do it again. We'll see you guys later. Bye.